Number 30, we're supposed to graph the function y equals 2x plus 3 with the given domain, -4 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 0. So this is very specific. It says you have to pick x's between -4 and 0. So it's going to stop at one point, it's going to stop at another point. This graph stops at 2 points. If something stops at 2 points, it creates a line segment. It's not going to go in both directions forever. If we make a table of values, nice thing is they've already solved this equation for y for us. We don't have to do any work there. Make a table of values, x and y. The key is we have to pick x's between -4 and 0. You always want to pick your endpoints first. So I definitely want to pick x to be -4. I definitely want to pick x to be 0. And then we can have any x in there between. So let's pick x is -2. Let's calculate our y values now. If we plug in -4 for x, 2 times -4 is -8. -8 plus 3 makes -5. 2 times -2 makes -4. -4 plus 3 makes -1. And if we plug 0 in for x, 2 times 0 is 0, plus 3 makes 3. I like to use 3 points because, again, if they all line up, chances are I graphed it correctly. So if we plot these, again, I like to make big stop dots at my endpoints. So when x was -4, I hit -5. I'm going to make a stop dot there. When x was 0, that's another stop dot. So 0, 3. Make a little bigger one there. And then another point on the graph, -2, -1. Since these are all in a line, I'm probably okay. But again, I have 2 stop dots here, so my graph won't have any arrows. It's just going to stop at those 2 points. As far as your range goes, that was the second part of this question. You're supposed to identify the range. And if you have a fancy domain like this, you're also going to have a fancy range. The range refers to the y values. So if we look at here, the top y value is 3. Here, the bottom y value is -5. We hit everything between -5 and 3. And we show that with a fancy range, kind of similar to this, except all the y values are sandwiched between -5 and 3. So we say -5 is less than or equal to all the y values. It's less than or equal to the biggest value is 3. So we basically hit all the y values between -5 and 3.